Yo, what's up people, it's your boy P, also known as Captain P67. We're back here today with another unique video breakdown for you. So if you're new to my channel and my content, I cover last Epoch content every single day. I stream over 6 to 8 hours every day, carrying the community. I helped out quite a lot of players again today on the stream, but I also cover like the uniques in the game, tips and tricks, one-shotting bosses. I ran a corruption 1012 already. And I've just done a corruption 470 Shades of Arabis boss with armor shred and a couple of ludicrous modifiers. So that'll be on YouTube tomorrow as well. The 1012 corruption is already on YouTube, so you can check that out as well. But without further ado, let's get into today's unique. So today's unique is the Abacus rod. It's classed as a wand. Unique archive wand. Base attack rate is 102, so it's average speed. You get +4 spell damage and -3 spell mana cost. You also has legendary potential 1 in there. If you don't know what legendary potential means, it's just basically a numerical value that can drop on every single unique, well mostly the uniques in the game between 1 and 4, and that just means you can add an additional skill. So if it's an LP1, you can add one more skill. If you get lucky and get like a LP3 or 4, I've got one here I believe. Yeah, so LP4 you can add 4 additional skills. So once I read out the stats for you, if you got any sort of LP 1 to 4, just think about the stats themselves and what you could add to it with those extra skills as a possibility. But if you get obviously super lucky like myself, you get an LP4, you're guaranteed to just transfer all 4 stats and you know what you're going to get as well. But yeah, without further ado, that's the legendary potential explained for you. So yeah, when I read out the stats, basically with this one I could add an additional stat or additional skill on top of it. So it comes with 55 spell damage off base, which is good because the top part comes with 4, so that puts you to 59, which is kind of decent for spell damage off base. You also get +3 to Rune Bolt as well, which is pretty dope on this one. So that'll give you additional 3 points on those skill bars, so you can add more damage, more armor shred, procs, etc, etc. Rune Bolt's element always matches the last skill you use directly that had a single elemental tag. So you can always kind of make it the element based off your last skill. So if you want to kind of use the same element for that Rune Bolt, just use that skill, you can cast on doing it. So it's a little bit more fixated on one particular sort of element if you're going for that sort of damage. Rune Bolts that have a different element to the last Rune Bolt you cast grant you a stack of Numeromancy up to 5 and refresh the duration of existing stacks. You can have +5 spell damage per stack of Numeromancy. So as you can see, obviously you're going to be using those, stacking that Rune Bolt. You can get stack up to 5 anyway. That 5 will give you that 5 spell damage, so you get an additional 25 spell damage on top of the numbers I said already. So it's pretty strong. And don't forget, with this LP1, you could probably cast on, like this one for example. I got increased spell damage on my wrong bolt. So again, if you get lucky, you could get like a T6 or T7 and add an additional spell damage to bump up that spell damage. Or go for crit multiplier, whatever you feel is better for your build overall. And also you get 5% increased cast speed per stack of Numeromancy. So again, it's pretty dope as unique, I'd say. The spell damage is decent at that rate with the one-handed. You get obviously some points to Rune Bolt, so if you're using Rune Bolt, you may want to try and farm this as well. And obviously with those stacks of Numeromancy, you can stack those up to 5. So it's pretty cool. You might want to get cast speed, attack speed, you know what kind of weapon you're using. Just make sure you get those stacks are super quick. But it's definitely an interesting unique. I wouldn't say it's like super like a chase item per se, but it's definitely up there if you want to make something different, something fresh. I've tried it out myself, it's pretty cool. But I was using the Shattered Cycle, which I used a lot, and it's super dope. And I got some tech with this. And I've been using Wrong Warp as well, which I had a 3 1LPs for months now. I had them stacked. I wanted to make a build for it already, but we're getting around to it now, so we're covering that. But yeah, there you go, folks. That is the Abacus rod. Dope ass unique. You might want to check out at some point. Post in the comments below if you got it, if you haven't got it, if you've seen it, how you thinking about it, what kind of LPs you got as well. On top of all of that, links will be in the description below. So if you want to support my Twitch channel in any way, shape or form, you can follow my Twitch channel, you can sub, you can gift a sub, you can tip, you can donate. And if you want to support my YouTube channel in any way, shape or form, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can like the video, comment on the video, and like I said, you can comment in the post below. Obviously, if you're running the weapon, what kind of builds you got. And if you're a newer player at the game, you want any carries or any help in the game, I got you, light work. And obviously if you're a more advanced player or kind of a person who likes to run high corruption, like I said, I've already done 1012 corruption on my older Rune Master build a couple of days ago. This is my new updated version, even stronger, and I dominated that as well. And again, that's on my YouTube channel too. But apart from that, thanks for the time, thanks for everything, I appreciate you guys. So wherever you are, have a good morning, have a good night, have a good evening. I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace out, folks.